Our next speaker is an alumni from our very own University of Colorado, Denver. She graduated in 2003 from the College of Arts and Media with a Bachelor of Science in Music, and after a brief time writing music reviews for the Westward, she moved to Los Angeles and spent some time working in radio before she started her own consulting company, and has recently managed a number of musical acts, including hip-hop pioneer KRS-One. And she recently, KRS-One recently revitalized the Stop the Violence movement. The work that they have done has helped inner city communities to overcome some of the struggles that they have been faced with throughout generations. So ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for Miss Morgan Wells.
Hi, how you guys doing? Well, I'm here to talk to you tonight about hip-hop's role in the upcoming election and in politics in general throughout America and the world. I think all of us in this room are here because we agree that hip-hop has a huge influence on youth cultures and a whole generation of people. I'm talking about millions of American citizens who subscribe to the tenets of hip-hop, which are health, love, awareness, and wealth. I'm talking about millions of Americans who have lived the struggle portrayed in rap music. Millions of voting Americans who believe that we should not be judged based on the color of our skin, but of the content of our character. And that's what hip-hop is. This is our dream. Hip-hop is not just a DJ. It's not just a breakdancer. It's not your hat cocked to the side in a braggadocio rhyme. And as people like Talib Kweli and Russell Simmons step out into the political realm, tossing out their endorsements, we need to consider the responsibility of hip-hop culture. Because up until now, hip-hop's political activism has been a little surface. For example, in 1992, when Eazy-E went into a fundraising dinner for George Bush, I don't know if any real politics were involved in that. And when Common supports Barack Obama, saying that he's fresh and he has style, where is the discussion about policy and ideas? Is hip-hop's relationship with Washington just one big joke? As we mature, as hip-hop's constituency matures, our culture matures. We're now professors, doctors, CEOs, writers. Those who began living their lives in hip-hop are now integral parts of society, very important parts of society. And we're also emerging in the world of American politics. For example, Kevin Powell in the 10th Congressional District of New York is running for a seat in Congress right now. And many other people are getting involved in politics on other levels. But I think Barack Obama might be right. Hip-hop needs to take itself much more seriously. We need to heed the power of our influence. And rather than encouraging the empty accumulation of wealth, material goods, we can use hip-hop culture to focus on the issues that matter and make a difference where we can. And once hip-hop is appreciated for that reality, being a world culture or a culture of peace, then we really can make a difference. But it's first about recognizing within ourselves, within our own culture, that we are important and we do have something meaningful to say. This change that I'm talking about will occur both within the political structure currently in place in the United States and outside of it. Because as you know, a lot of people feel that the system is broken, top to bottom. I mean, we have no confidence in our law enforcement. A lot of things have been happening lately, Sean Bell, to mention one. We feel like things are broken. We feel like the system is broken. So hip-hoppers sometimes choose to work outside the system to make the changes that are necessary in our own communities. For example, the Stop the Violence movement and others. But I think it's more beneficial to add to this outside involvement with some involvement inside the political system. We believe as hip-hop that we can work with the system to create this change. And here's what our agenda might be. This is what some of the things that I believe hip-hop stands for. We want fair wages for the poor, a peaceful withdrawal from Iraq, and a commitment to peace from our government. We want better resources for suffering inner city schools, universal health care. We believe in equality and justice. And creating change is not just about voting. I want to really put that out there because we're really concentrating on voting a lot, the election's coming up. And it is very important. But that's not the only thing that you need to do to be able to get involved and really create change. Get involved in the community center. Some kind of youth activities for people in your community. Insert yourself into key government positions. A lot of people are doing that now. Hip-hop is growing up. And once we do this, once we legitimize our culture, perhaps we'll begin to be listened to in Washington and actually campaigned to as a voting public. We can't expect to be catered to if we're not voting and becoming involved in other ways as well. Overall, hip-hop is about self-creation, turning a negative experience into positive, creative self-expression. And that's exactly what democracy is about. Self-creation, self-determination. The people of the United States need to recognize hip-hop as legitimate culture. People outside of hip-hop and within hip-hop. We can stand for something beyond party music, gold chains and diamonds. Hip-hop can stand for change. Thank you.